Oh God, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh shoot. Don't kill him. Oh, hello. I have to climb down these rocks. And I do see a little black mark on there. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this thing is caked. Morning guys. Today is going to be a fun day, hopefully. We got quite a few service calls. I was actually on call this past holiday weekend and didn't get a single call, which was kind of weird to me. But this is going to be the first kind of hot-ish stretch where people are probably going to be turning on their air conditioners a lot more. So it should be a pretty busy week. But for the first call here, we have a customer that says that the AC is running but not cooling. So could be a lot of things. Maybe it's low on refrigerant. We'll have to see if the compressor is even running in the first place. But without any further ado, let's get over there. Turn that on. Let's go check the breaker next. Breaker is off. Let's turn it on and see what happens. Well, there's a clue. Blower motor's running. I think the condenser turned on. Not too bad. We'll actually leave this off for now. Man, why is that all the way down there? I have to climb down these rocks. I'm just going to use a ladder. I'm not going to play around with climbing down those rocks, so I'm just going to use my telescoping ladder so that we can climb up and down safely. Alright, we'll see how this works. And since it's running, I'm just going to put my gauges on. I have to clean up these copper lines because these field piece clamps are really sensitive to dirty lines, which is kind of funny. Supposedly makes it more accurate. See, it starts beeping like that when it's not happy. 22. And yeah, pretty low, as you can see. I think that there's a leak. Might be a wild guess. We are all wrapped up with that call, and I guess he just wants a new unit. Full disclosure, we don't carry R22 refrigerant anymore. So we typically don't provide that option to fill it back up. And I kind of explained to him what the process will look like to do a leak search and to find the leak and repair it. And the whole time he's like, nope, just replace it. It's time for a new one. And I was like, okay. I mean, you know, I'm not going to argue with someone that just wants to replace the unit. So that was the conclusion with that. Because, yeah, it's definitely a leaker. I didn't see any obvious leaks on any of the joints. He didn't want to leak search either, since he just wants everything replaced. So we're going to move on to the next call here. Looks like this next one is that the outdoor unit is not turning on at all. So let's go see what it is. Alright, let's see. Contactor is not pulled in. Ugh. Something smells fried in here. Let's turn off the power and test continuity on the contactor. The Honeywell thermostat inside keeps on saying wait, so I kind of wonder if this is why. Okay. Check resistance with the wires off. And we're getting 2.3. Should be much higher than that. We got a dead contactor. That's probably why I'm smelling the frying smell as well. In our experience, the Mars 2-pole contactors work way better and much more reliable than the ones that come with the Train ones. I've replaced so many Train contactors with these. Like the Train ones just fail a lot more quickly. They're much louder. And these seem to be the best for these air conditioners. 1, 3, 4, 5, so that I remember to restock it. Let's swap this bad boy out. Smells very crusty. Unfortunately, we can't see the coil without taking it apart, which I'm not going to do because we have to send this back to warranty. And then before we turn on the power, let's also just check the cap while we're here. It's nice and easy. Switch that over to MFD. Common to fan. 5.2, perfect. Let's check Herm. 45.8. And this is a 45 and 5, so awesome. We're in range. Let's put the wires back on. Double check all of our connections with a screwdriver and should be set. And there she goes. Feel refrigerant flowing. So let it run for a little bit and then we'll go down and get a temperature drop. About a 22-degree temp drop. That's looking good. As you guys can see, it's all good to go there. Now we're moving on to the next one. And this one is a building, but I think I've been here before. Yeah, it's actually the same one where I made a funeral home video last year. Make sure you guys check out that video as well. I believe it's all just split systems here. I don't think that there are actually any real RTUs. Maybe one. My memory is kind of foggy, but at least it's sunny today, unlike in the last video of the last time I was here. Oh look, there's a turkey. Sorry, I get distracted. He's just chilling. But yeah, it's sunny today instead of rainy, which is pretty cool. So, oh god, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh shoot. Don't kill him! No! Okay, I think he's good. I think he's good. This one is a evaporator coil that keeps on icing up. You get a bunch of water too, well, probably once when it's thawing. Based on the description, I don't think that the blower motor is running because they switched it to fan on and they said that nothing happened. So we're probably going to start inside and see if we can get any airflow. Yeah, definitely frozen. Okay. Looks like it's off. Let's turn it back on. AC turned on. I don't hear a blower. Ugh. Oh, look at all that water. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's turn that back off. Sounds very angry. Justifiably so. Sorry, I know you guys can't see. Let's try to get a light in here. Whoa, look at what's in the wheel. Let's try to get that out. I don't think that's supposed to be there. I hope that didn't ruin anything. Let's unhook the AC wire. Or you know what? I think I might know where the thermostat is. Whoa! Do you hear that? I think that was ice hitting the heat exchanger. Oh, it's condensating down here too. This is not good. I'm gonna go with thermostat, switch it to off, and fan on only. We'll see if we have any life in the blower motor. If the world was ending, I'd want to be next to you. Sorry, they're playing music in the background. It's just a solo guitar version of that song. Very peaceful in this version. Just gonna tape that. Oh, hello. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. 6 flash. Cool. So that was a 6 flash on the control board. Let's see what that means. Oh, here, dummy. 115 VC, power reverse, polarity, or poor grounding. Well, that's not good. Well, that can mean a lot of things, but in the scenario that there's water damage in here, wires could have damaged. Oh, I see a black mark right there. I'm gonna take the control board off to look behind it to see if that's actually a fresh burn or not. Because I mean, the furnace is old, so that could be from the past, but let's see. And I do see a little black mark on there, so I think that was from the control board frying. Probably from all the water here. So we're gonna have to recommend replacing the control board. Luckily they have like 7 other air conditioners, so I mean, it'll stay cool in here, kinda. We are out of there. The office is working on ordering the part, and we'll see how soon we can get them back up and running, and hopefully the heat exchanger and everything is okay. If I go back to repair it, I'll likely stick a camera in there just to kind of look at the overall condition. But I also did add a note that I recommend replacing the unit just from its age and now from all the lovely water damage. Let's head on over to our next call. Looks like AC is not cooling well over the weekend. It's a landlord situation. The resident just said it's not getting as cold as they like it. That can mean many things. I've had a tenant before that wanted it to be 55 degrees, and I had to explain to them it does not work like that here. Well, I hear a whole lot of nothing, supposedly calling for cooling. Let's see. 4 flash, which might mean nothing because all the air codes start with an E, so I might have to open this up. Hopefully it doesn't trip the door switch. Okay, so this is actually starting with an A, which is telling me the cubic feet per minute, CFM. So that is not an air code. So let's get the meter out and see if we are getting 24 volts on Y. Common to Y, nothing. Hard to see. We're not getting a call for cooling right now. Okay, so I did confirm that the wiring up there seems to be about the same down here, so the wiring should be okay. But now I got R, G, and Y all jumped out. So if I turn the switch on, everything should turn on. I don't like that. I don't like that. The display went out. I wonder if there's a short. I've sometimes seen this with a short. Kind of similar to what we had before. Let's see here. Let's remove the AC wires. Oh, the fuse actually popped here. So there might be a short. We have display on again. Blower is now spinning. We're gonna have to start troubleshooting a short. Let's go out to the outdoor unit. Always make sure that disconnect actually works. Yep, should be good. Don't smell anything funky. But let's start off simple and test the contactor again. So that's okay. Now we have to start testing resistance on our low voltage wire. First, let's see if we see anything obvious here. There is a little pinch there, which I'm not a fan of, but let's test it. Okay, so important part, as you noticed inside, I actually disconnected these 2 wires. These 2 wires need to be off of the control board, otherwise your readings won't be accurate. So right now, I'm going to test to see, since they're disconnected on the other end, that they should not be completing a circuit at all. So if I go from white to red here, we have OL, and then if we go, so that means that the wires shouldn't be touching each other exactly, but it's ideal to have another person that can wiggle around the wire. That helps. So now let's do the ground, and we're actually showing that the wire is grounded. Alright, so I cut it just before that pinch. As we can see here, OL, which is good, to ground, which is good. Try the other side. That's good too. So we know that the wire from here to here is good, but that may be bad, or something else inside might be bad. So just for testing purposes, I'm just going to cut that and splice these together to see if it works. I'm still getting resistance on that wire, so that repair did not work. And I'm traced the wire, I'm not seeing anything obvious. And it's not that far of a distance, so we're just gonna run a new 2-wire outside. I think that'll just be the best thing to do for time's sake. And there's some crap in the way, but I think I'm gonna cut it here and make the new wire connected to this one nice and tight. and then just pull it from outside, and hopefully that the wire, if the brake is in there, it doesn't actually fully break off. So we'll give that a try. And we got this pretty tight and snug, so let's pray and pull. Yeah, it works. Let's go. Oh yeah, there should be plenty. Strip this back, wire everything, zip tie everything, make it all look pretty. Same thing on the inside. And I'll see you guys when I'm done. And we got the outdoor done. Now we just gotta finish running this wire and make it look nice and neat. Get it over to the Y and C terminals on the board. Blower motor's running. I hear the refrigerant. Let's go. Ooh, this thing has not ran in a while. Will I run for a little bit? Go peek at it outside, making sure that it all seems okay and that the coil is fine, and then we'll do a temp drop and should be good. Oh my gosh, this thing is caked. Typical Linux. Let's get it washed down. Coil is all washed up. Filter was good, but backwards. And now we're getting a temp drop now. And just look at that. Just look at that. Nice and cold. Let's move on. Woo wee! It is getting hot, boys and girls. And we got another one. And everything to the moon and back is wrong with this thing. It's not cooling well, it's making loud noises, it's short cycling, blah blah blah. Let's just go see what it is. Well, that one was pretty uneventful. It was one of the insurance calls, the home warranty companies that called us out, and it turns out that the main breaker was tripping, not the AC breaker. But I still checked out the AC, got the amp draws, checked the capacitor, everything was well within range. It was cooling really nicely. It was one of those little rude air conditioners, still working great, but they're just gonna send out an electrician. It wasn't even tripping when I was there, so they don't want me to touch the electrical since they already have their own electrician, which makes sense, so makes it easy for me. But anyways, guys, just a reminder to please hit that like and subscribe button and let me know what you guys think about these calls, and I'll keep doing them. And as usual, I'll see you guys in the next call.